How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time to get out there and create another superb play. I've been getting great feedback from you guys, so I'm going to keep helping you guys out, alright? And this time, we're going to pick a rush play. That's right, another rush play. Now, this play, it's not necessarily a play that's going to get you a lot of goals. But what this play is going to do, it's going to get your team into the zone and help you set up to start other plays, okay? So make sure it's on rush and a two-man rush. You can make it a three-man rush if you want, but for this play, I'm going to make it a two-man rush, alright? Now, this is the play right here. There it is, the setup. That's what I call it, the setup. It's very simple. It's very basic. All right, it's just making sure that the AI does what you want them to do. And here it is. You simply go up with the puck and pass it around the net to the other winger, and boom, you're set up. If you have the overload strategy type, you got one guy behind the net and you got one guy in the half boards. You're ready to go. So let's clear the play. I'm going to show you guys how to make it. With the right trigger, select the left wing. All right, press B to start it and simply skate up to the goal line. That's it. Press B again or circle for you PS3ers to stop it. Then select your right wing and go up to the other goal line. Very simple. That's all it takes, okay? Now, usually the computers will do this anyways, but some of the time they'll drift off into the slot. What this does is it makes sure that they're always there for you, so when you pass the puck around the net, there's always someone there to receive it. And then you can go from there and start the release, or the streaker, or any other plays that you guys have created using the overload strategy type. Okay, so remember, for the rush offense, you don't need to set up any strategic plays, okay? It's just going to happen every time you're on the rush. But because we have the other plays, like the streaker and the release set up on overload, you want to make sure you have overload, or those plays won't come up once you get into the zone and you set up, okay? I've also been getting a lot of messages about the power play, saying that the power play create a play doesn't work. And I think you guys are right. I've created a couple plays for power play and they just don't show up on the ice. Let me do a little bit more research in that because I'm not 100% sure, but I think you guys are onto something. The power play creative plays don't work, which is a bummer because that's a great time to create a play. Now, remember also, boys, when you're in a game, you can change the strategies from here. Click the B button when you're changing your lines, then press Y while on each line and it'll switch the plays. Okay, so if we take this play into a game, it's very basic. It has one job and one job only, to get the puck in and to help your team set up to do different plays, okay? See the streaker right there? It set up the streaker for me. It's a great play. You don't always need to take a shot or try to deke off the rush. You know, there is such a thing as setting up. I know that's a thing that most hockey players who play NHL 12 haven't heard of, but there's a thing in hockey called setting up the offense, and it helps your team out a lot because the other team can take penalties while you're cycling it. They get frustrated, okay? And look, you can set up all these different type of plays. You guys were asking me, Johnny, how do I get into the zone to set up the streaker or the release? Well, this is the play for you, okay? Pass it around the net, and look, your players will set up. You can go from there, pull off the release, or pull off the streaker. It's a great play, okay? Boys, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to use the setup. It's a great play. It's an underrated play. But trust me, go to it. You don't always have to deke off the rush. You don't always have to shoot off the rush, alright? That's minor league players. Get into the zone, get behind the net, and set your team up. Get it to the point. Get it down low. Get it to the half boards. Stay away from the middle on the rush. And I guarantee you, you'll be getting goals, drawing penalties, and winning games.